So today we are visiting and hiking around two famous neighbouring towns in Lower Austria, namely Payerbach and Reichenau. The adjacent and picturesque towns of Payerbach and Reichenau can be found in the southern region of the province of Neunkirchen in the state of Niederösterreich, or better known in English as Lower Austria. These two communities share a beautiful landscape full of green hills, parks and the Schwarza river running through both of them. They also share a local cultural architecture unique to the local area and have a fascinating shared local history of ore mining that goes back to the Middle Ages. The two communities are often considered to be different towns in just name only and are oftentimes referred to by their joint double-barrel name Payerbach-Reichenau. This is partly because following the development of the community of Reichenau an der Rax, which is the full name of Reichenau, in the 19th century, the two communities were merged and ran by two mayors, each representing Payerbach and Reichenau. However, in actual fact, the two communities became separate municipalities in 1908 and have been ever since. Payerbach and Reichenau are also very family-friendly locations with large open green spaces and walking trails along the alpine landscape and Schwarza river. This means that they are ideal places for families with small children that want to push them along the walking trail with a stroller or carry them in a child carrier. This area is most picturesque during the spring, summer and autumn seasons, when both the natural and architectural landscapes are most visible. One of the most renowned trails to get a feel of the local aesthetics is the Sonnen Promenade, which takes you through some of the most defining factors that come to represent the two communities. So the town you see behind me in the background is the town of Payerbach. What you may also be able to see is the railway bridge, and that railway bridge held a very significant role in the local history of the area because that bridge formed part of the Semmering Railway. The station was opened in 1854 as part of a section of railway line known as the Semmering Pass. As of 1858, it also served as a stopping point along the famous Südbahn railway that ran from Vienna to Trieste, in what is today a city on the northern Italian coast of the Mediterranean. It was the first standard gauge mountain railway in Europe planned by Carl von Geger. The railway station today is still operational, and it also serves as a museum paying homage to the heritage of the Austrian railway. Today, the grounds of the railway station is proudly adorned with some of the old locomotives that once ran through its 19th century and early 20th century tracks. So something that is noticeably common in both the towns of Payerbach and Reichenau is that they are scattered with elaborate villas and houses, some of which go back a couple of centuries. The reason for this is because back in the old days of the monarchy, many people from the nobility and high society of Vienna used to descend upon places like Payerbach and Reichenau for their vacation. These were once the holiday homes of the Viennese nobility during the monarchy that came to enjoy the higher quality of air and the alpine landscape that lacked in the capital. But none of the former holiday homes here are so famous as the famous Rudolph's Villa. So the building beside me is known as Rudolph's Villa and is one of the most significant in the area. The reason for this is because this was once one of the holiday homes for the former royal family. The Rudolph's Villa was built in 1857 and was used as the royal family's summer retreat up until 1865. The facade of the old royal villa is adorned with images and descriptions of the royal family and the significance that the building held for them. Rudolph's Villa is named after the son of Empress Sisi and Kaiser Franz Joseph I, that is, Crown Prince Rudolph. The building continues to stand as an important reminder of the town's illustrious heritage and its connection to the monarchy. The sheer number of old 19th and 20th century villas is emblematic of the once thriving and important communities of Payerbach and Reichenau. Each of the 19th and 20th century villas that still exist in these communities have their own individual and elaborate story to tell. Some even have histories that go back earlier, such as the Schloss Reichenau, which can trace its roots back to the 12th century. And it's not just history, culture and the rolling hills that one gets to have a close-up experience of. Walking trails through Payerbach and Reichenau also stretch along the Schwarza river and can lead you to some very interesting places, such as the Kurpark in Payerbach that hosted music and dance during the imperial period. The beautiful and rather conspicuous music pavilion that once protected its musicians and dancers from the sun and rain still stands in the Kurpark today. Payerbach and Reichenau have plenty of scenic green spaces for easygoing family outings, which are also ideal if you happen to have energetic children. And there are also plenty of playgrounds dotted around the communities for them too. Other places of interest in the vicinity are the Raikkonen Theater, which hosts some of the most well-known plays from Vienna, and, for those with an interest in Jewish history, in the village of Erlach within the community of Reichenau, one may also find the hidden memorial stone of the founder of the modern Zionist movement, Theodor Herzl, who lived and died in Reichenau in 1904. If you enjoyed this video, please click the like button and subscribe to our channel.